Hi, my name is James Shepard, and I'm back here with the Poynt Terminal. Got a big live event coming up on October 9th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking with and interviewing the founder of the company that created the Poynt Terminal. So if you missed the last video, I did the unboxing of the Poynt Terminal. You're definitely going to want to check that out to learn a little bit more about the functionality of it. As you can see from me holding it in my hand here, it's got a really small footprint. Today what I want to talk to you about is your opening pitch, how to open your pitch with the Poynt Terminal, how to open your pitch with the Poynt Terminal. Now, as I've talked about in many videos before, I'm a big believer in show and tell, and I think the Poynt Terminal is the ultimate show and tell item for a merchant. When you bring this in with you into the merchant's location, believe me, they're going to want to know what on earth it is that you're carrying because they've never seen anything that looks quite like it. You know, if you carry it like this, it's like a tablet or a really big phone, iPad mini maybe, something like that. If you carry it like this, it kind of looks like the front of a register, but it's like, what is this thing, And so when you walk into a merchant, my first advice would be make sure if you're going to offer the Poynt Terminal, make sure that you get a demo version of the Poynt Terminal because it is a just very eye-catching thing. I have not been out in the field yet to sell with it, but I promise you I'll get some content out soon of me out doing this because I'm really excited about it. I know people are going to be excited about seeing this terminal. So my advice when you do this is you want to just walk into the business. If I was you, walk into the business, I'd have a terminal just like this one. I'd walk in and I'd say, hi, my name is James Shepard. Just out of curiosity, I was about to put this terminal in for a different business down the street. I just want to see if you'd seen any of these new smart terminals that have come out. And just show it to them and hand it to them, that kind of thing. And they're going to, look at this thing and be like, no, I haven't seen this before. I promise you that's going to grab their attention faster than anything you could say. It's like they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is way better than a picture. This is you walking in, handing them something. So I would highly recommend that you use this if you're out in the field. Just hand it to them, or set it down on the counter. Hey, have you seen these new Poynt terminals? Set it down on the counter and they're going to look at it. And then at that point, I would just jump right in and just ask them a few questions about how they're currently processing to get some information. Say, now, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your first name, and they say, it's Susan. Well, Susan, real quick, since I'm here and we got a couple minutes, do you mind if I ask, who are you currently using for credit card processing, and what's the deal with your terminal that you have right here? I see it's one of the older terminals that doesn't have any of the smart functionality to it, but I mean, how do you have the terminal? Are you renting it? Are you leasing it? Do you, get it one of these free deals or something like that? And just start the conversation right off with terminal ownership and who they're processing with. And if they're looking at this thing and they're playing around with it, believe me, they're going to be interested enough that they're going to give you a little bit of information, which is really all you need to get that opening pitch started. Okay, so again, to start that over again, when you walk into the business, be carrying one of these, walk right up to them, have it in your left hand. I would walk up and shake their hand. Hi, my name is James Shepard. I just want to stop by real quick on my way to another appointment. I was wondering, have you guys seen the new smart terminals? And just turn it around and set it right there on the counter right in front of them. Okay. And then they're going to say, no, actually, we haven't seen that before, and they're going to say something about it. And you're going to say, well, I tell you what, I've got a couple minutes before my next appointment. See how I keep saying that about my next appointment? That makes them think I'm kind of doing them a favor to stay a couple minutes. And I said, I've got a few minutes before my next appointment. Let me just tell you real quick what this does and what really sets it apart, why it's unique. Okay. Now, if you're on our sales team, we're actually working right now on a really nice presentation booklet that you can have that has all the Poynt Terminal stuff in it. And so you can showcase that to them, go through some of the features and things that are on here. But just the opening pitch of walking in and saying, hey, I'm on my way to another appointment. I wanted to stop by real quick and see if you've seen the new smart Poynt Terminal. Set it down on the counter. Then ask them, who are you currently processing with? And if you don't mind my asking, the terminal you have now, what's the deal with that? Are you renting it, leasing it? Did you get one of these like quote unquote free terminal deals? And you can go right into that pitch. Now we're going to talk more about what to do after the opening pitch in the next video, but I promise you if you bring one of these things with you as a demo terminal, you're going to be amazed at the response you're going to get from an opening pitch versus what you're normally doing out in the field without carrying something that actually looks really, really unique. My name is James Shepard. Looking forward to the next video.